Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So, Ground Branch has already had a hotfix patch introduced just now today, August the 19th, and this is right around the corner from when they've actually just released the game on Steam Early Access. So this is actually a really fast turnaround for a hotfix patch. I was not ready for this soon, but it's kind of incredible how quickly they got this one out. So let's go ahead and read through some of this together and see what the big major highlights are, as well as some of the other little things. So they have a whole list of highlights here. They say fixed weapons getting stuck at high ready muzzle up position. That's very nice because that's the position I prefer to keep my gun in. They fixed the player's missing body parts when no item is selected for them. They see who's talking and mute annoying players via the player list, so you can, I guess, mute people now. That's pretty good. I don't know why you'd mute somebody in a game like this, but then again, you never know. There's some pretty crazy people out there. They have scalable AI settings now that work correctly and can be adjusted via the AI settings.ini. This also allows them to more easily tune the AI as you go. Reduce default amount of team kills required to automatically kick an offending player. This is very good because I remember the other day Sick and I were playing and I was trying to help him record one of his videos and we kept getting team killed by this one dude. So reducing the amount of team kills required to actually just be banned is a good thing to do. Unintentional friendly fire does happen in this game, especially if people are not communicating properly. However, there are people who will get like M249s in the spawn and then turn around and start shooting everybody, so I'm glad that they're introducing this as a feature. They've increased the team kill ban time from 5 to 60 minutes. The ready room testing range now is muted, so those outside of the range cannot hear the gunfire, and that's kind of nice. I mean, I guess it's a little bit immersion breaking, but at the same time, it is quite annoying to have really loud gunfire in your ear as you're trying to customize your loadout. A 30-second countdown now starts after all players have selected an insertion point. It can still be skipped or cancelled, so I guess once everybody has selected on the map where they want to spawn in, it will start a 30-second countdown timer, and I think this is to give players who are still like customizing their loadouts time to get into the ready room. It says players who miss round start now have 5 seconds to make it into the operations room. They'll be spawned at a random insertion point. So this is another really nice change because that's probably one of my bigger problems with the game, was how people were starting matches before I could, hurry up, click OK on my kit that I was customizing and then run into the room. So you have a little bit of extra leeway here. They've added quick admin commands to make it easier for admins and moderators to police servers. They have working Steam CMD for free dedicated servers. So yeah, now I think you can make your own custom servers, so that's pretty cool. They've turned off the Oculus VR plugin to stop the game from trying to start up the headset. I had a similar issue with No More Room in Hell, which is like, kind of an older free-to-play game on Steam with like zombies and stuff. And I kept having it like automatically starting my Vive headset. So having a fix to that for you guys on Oculus is really nice. They've also fixed some navmesh placement inside of the tanker ship deck structures that allowed the AI to spawn inside the meshes. And they've removed the M24 SWS until proper bolt action animations can be added. So kind of some sad news for you sniper rifle enthusiasts, however I think it was broken, so it's probably for the best that they've removed it for now. And there are some known issues in these new features, one being muted players cannot be unmuted until the server is reset, and new features will be refined as we get more user feedback in the near future. Actually, going back through these patch notes, I do see a few things that are, I think, incorrectly listed above, one of which being, it says added a buffer to the room in the ready range to reduce the sound in the team room when the players are shooting. So I don't think it'll totally negate it, but it'll definitely buffer the sound a bit. They've also added a Unreal Engine 4 splash logo movie to, play before you start the game. I'll probably end up trying to find a way to turn this off again because I kind of prefer not having a bunch of splash screens before my games start because it just kind of stops you from getting into the game. They've refined scalability settings for more consistent performance across all settings and noticeable frame rate gains for medium/high settings for shadows and effects. It says with the AI, they've tweaked the Sense Sight ADSR envelope to give a slower ramp up to the sight sense, and I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, that means it's going to take the AI like a longer time to go into their scope view to pull off a very accurate fire. I don't know if that's exactly what that means. I could be completely wrong because this is a little bit out of my wheelhouse, however, that's what I'm kind of getting from this. Also, now in the live fire area, you will actually get a warning if you're not pointing your weapon down range. I find that pretty interesting. Also now in the operations room on the board, if a game is already in progress in terrorist hunt mode, you can actually like choose to spectate it now, so that's actually really nice. If you miss the round, you can still go in there and watch it. And I believe this also applies to the team elimination modes, so that's cool as well. So all in all, for an early access game that literally just came out, those are a lot of hotfixes and patches to it. It's nothing like super duper substantial, but there are a lot of little tweaks in this current build update that are very, very nice to have implemented now. And things like, you know, the team killing being kind of fixed up a little bit, that helps definitely, because I know a lot of new players were getting sick of being TK'd. And there's just a lot of like little quality of life things in here that I think are really appreciated, and I can't wait to see what else they have for us down the pipe. So if you guys are enjoying these tactical shooter news updates, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'll also be covering Ready or Not, Insurgency Sandstorm, more Ground Branch updates, as well as some other tactical shooters and big name shooters coming out in the future here. So feel free to subscribe if you'd like, and like the video if you would like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.